I am here with foster dad Robert and adorable Jake, who is truly a total lookalike. Jake is a senior citizen, and he is a special dog in that he needs a very, very specific type of owner. And Robert, tell us a little bit about the kind of home that Jake needs.
Jake needs somebody who's terrier knowledgeable in that he can be very snippy about being brushed, especially on his nose here. And of course toenails too, but then they're all that way. He definitely needs to be muzzled and held down to do toenails. But his face and brushing is a serious problem, and he will come after you. With that exception, he's pretty good. He has a lot of command words in him, maybe 80 or 100 command words, which will be offered to you. He'll slip us the high 4 sometimes. Jake, slip me a high 4. Come on, lay it on me. Come on, give me 4. Come on, high 4.
Oh, good boy,
You're
Jake.
a good guy, Mr. Jake. He's pretty sharp. He has the usual selective hearing. He will, like most dogs, but generally he tends to follow commands. He likes the girls a lot better. The girls can usually take him and brush him and bathe him and not have a problem. But men have problems. And I'm very handy with dogs. Mean and aggressive is my specialty, so I'm on top of this. But he will give me a hard time. Yet he's good with the girls. So. He definitely should not be with children. He can be under supervision, but I wouldn't leave him alone with smaller children because of this problem.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And Robert, with that in mind, if you were going to describe his perfect forever home, what would that look like?
It's probably, well, it could be about anybody really, if they have that absolute high dog alpha. If you have that, you'll know what I'm talking about. And we'll talk about it some, but it comes in when you try to brush him, because I brush him with a flea comb, which is great for this type of fur. But when you come in after that face, handling is no problem. I can look in his mouth, I can work with him, but when you come to brush that face, there's going to be a problem.
Gotcha.
And so absolute top alpha, good handler, and with those exceptions, most everybody.
Sure. And that's the thing with this breed, and Jake in particular, they're adorable, they're precious looking, but behind all that cuteness is a terrier that needs structure and training. And one of the great things about having Robert as a foster dad is that when we adopt out one of his foster dogs, we insist, and I think that's going to be the case here, right, Robert?
Always.
We insist that the new owner spend time with Robert and the dog and get some good one-on-one training, because we want it to be a successful relationship. While we're talking about some of his habits, how is he in the potty department?
He's very good. That's part of his command. He is trained where if he wants something, he comes to me and barks. When he comes and barks at me, he is asked, is there something you want, or do you want something? Emphasis on the want. And he has to indicate again, and he will. And then he's commanded to show me, and he will take you to what he wants. He's trained the food bowl, the water bowl, and the door. So the direct answer to the potty is he'll take you right to the door and point at it with this communication. I'm going to urge the new adopters to stay with this word command system, because if you drop the ball in this communication with them, they'll stop showing you.
Yep.
If you hold them their feet to the fire on this, he will always take you and show you what he wants. Of course, you can always say no too, but this way you always know what they want.
How does he do with other dogs?
He's pretty standoffish with other dogs. If they're at a distance, he gets pretty excited. He wants to go and attack, and anything that's moving, any wildlife that's moving, he wants to go after it.
Absolutely.
But once he gets up to them, if they stand there, the party's over. He loses interest. He just walks away.
Do you think he would be okay in a home with another dog, or would you prefer to see him as an only?
Absolutely, yes, unless the other dog is extremely submissive, where he tends to run over top of it. I haven't seen that yet, but we all know that could happen.
Absolutely. Anything else important that you feel you'd like to communicate regarding this wonderful little dude?
Oh, well, just what I've iterated here is that he does have this one problem. He's going to have to go to that home is extremely good alpha condition. He's been with me for a year because of this problem, and he is not going to let it go. He's one of only 2 dogs that I've ever worked with that won't let that go.
Well, there you have it. Jake, adorable total lookalike, needs a very strong, structured environment with somebody who knows what they're doing. And again, wonderful Robert training comes with the dog, which is really great. Robert and Jake, thank you so much for spending time with us.